Okay, this next question comes from Roland Bernath. And Roland says, how do I implement proper inventory management for my online store? The background description of his company in the question is this. My family's business is both an online and retail store comprised of approximately 20,000 items for sale in the retail store and approximately 9,000 items for the online store. We're trying to create a system using software and personnel to manage the inventory so when customers purchase either online or in-store, that the inventory numbers are accurate and we can not only fill orders but know when to order more inventory. I am looking for recommendations on how you would set this up and what type of training and team members are needed for this type of operations. Thanks. Okay, Roland, this is not my area of expertise. As you probably know, I'm going to have some other mentors, Jerry Morton, Tony Drockton, Meredith Shirk, and Joel Gondera, answer these for you because they all run $10 million plus businesses and will have great experience on understanding what type of personnel and what type of software and inventory management is needed. However, from a business perspective and a macro level, I'll tell you this. Somebody has to be responsible for owning that particular project. One of the things I've noticed when I have interviewed and spoken with different entrepreneurs like Joel and Tony and Jerry is they have somebody who's responsible for running those operations. Here in America, a lot of people use what's called third-party logistics, warehouse companies, and that company is responsible for managing the inventory and providing the software and updates so that you have an adequate number. If you happen to do it in-house, which is what it sounds like you're doing, if this is not something that you have personal experience with and you have been championed to lead this project, I would strongly encourage you that you have the company pay for an outside consultant or coach to help you through this process. I know that Joel does this for many of our members and other people outside of AO here in the United States, and he is about as high level of a person that can teach you that type of system and processes. Probably a little bit more challenging because you're in Europe and not here in the United States, and it might be more difficult for you guys to meet. But with technology, maybe there's a way that you can utilize FaceTime or WhatsApp video or something like that where he can coach you and help you with that. But my advice would be to dig in deep because from my experience in business, even 5 or 10% of a loss ratio in bad inventory management can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost revenue and waste. Really, really important to be on top of this, and I will make sure those other mentors give you as much insight. But I can tell you from experience that this is a very deep dive type of system that probably requires you bringing in an outside consultant to help you with this, or maybe even some peers in your area that run big warehouses that you can go talk with them and look at how they do it. This is very high level stuff. It's not complicated for those people that know how to do it, but for those people just learning, it can cost you thousands and thousands of mistakes and waste. Highly encourage you to get somebody in there as soon as possible. And I'll make sure that the other mentors answer this. Thanks, man. Have a great day.